There are many ways of playing Magic the Gathering, and the most powerful commonly played format is called Legacy. The decks are insanely expensive and the games are lightning fast.
And every decision matters.
We've had our subscribers at home vote for one deck to represent each year since Legacy's inception, and then had Legacy specialists play a 7-round tournament.
And now we finally have it. We have a top 8 of what could possibly be the best Legacy decks of all time.
And after 7 videos, we'll finally be able to crown the best Legacy deck ever. Thoralf, what's the best Legacy deck of all time?
Mine.
That's what we're here to find out, because I think it is mine.
So excited.
Oh, these cards are good.
There's a chance that I pick up my hand and it's Welcome to Legacy, the format where you can do crazy things, and the card that embodies craziness almost like no other is the card Show and Tell, and that's the main card for our deck, Omnishow. We're planning to cast Show and Tell as early as possible and put Omniscience to play. Now all of our spells are free. Eventually we dig and dig and dig and find Emrakul, get an extra turn, attack, Omnitell 6, end the game. Beautiful.
Playable?
Let's just say good.
Luckily, my hand is also good. Legacy Best Deck Ever series, and it's starting out great because I'm playing my favorite Legacy deck. It's called Lands because it plays almost 40 lands. It's kind of a control deck, it's kind of a combo deck. It destroys my opponent's mana, and the cool thing is it plays around counter spells very well because you can't counter lands.
I start the series of the best decks ever Legacy with the best land ever. It's an island.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong.
It's not a U land, it's an island.
Oh, what a jokester.
Go.
I'll draw a card.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I can't destroy that island because I sure will try to with this wasteland.
Ooh, kind of a waste land.
I will also play a Mox Diamond, which is a Mox. Yes, welcome to Legacy. When Mox Diamond enters the battlefield, I need to discard a land card or sacrifice it, which I won't.
Sacrifice.
Okay. I'll discard a Bajuka Bog.
All right.
And I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color.
Okay.
Which is quite good.
What are you tapping for?
Nothing.
You're just passing?
Yeah.
I will draw. I will give you a target for your wasteland, a City of Traders. Now, I tap City of Traders for 2 mana.
Ooh.
It has a downside. If I play another land, I have to sacrifice.
It's a free Soul Ring.
But I will also promise you I won't play another land this turn.
Oh no.
Because I will tap both of them and play a Show and Tell. It's very easy. We pick 1 card from our hand and that ends up on the battlefield.
I'm sure you have equally powerful cards as I do.
I'm sure this card costs more than your deck.
There's no way you have a card more powerful than Grove of the Burnwalls.
It taps for a mana to cast your spells.
Yes.
It's true. My card doesn't do that. It just casts the spells.
Uh-oh.
It's Omniscience. Now I can cast my spells without paying the mana cost. Well, I only have 1 more card.
You're also terrible at counting.
Well, that matters.
One that matters.
It's a Cunning Wish.
Oh no.
So I can now choose an instant I own from outside the game, which is basically from my sideboard or exile. I came prepared.
Uh-oh.
I'll choose an Eldammer's Call. I will cast an Eldammer's Call. So now I will get a creature. This one.
Ah, that was pretty good. Unfortunately, it costs 15 mana.
Yeah, I don't have 50 mana. It goes to my hand. And then I pass the turn. Oh, is what I would say if I couldn't cast the Emrakul. Welcome to Legacy. 15 mana, 15/15. This spell can't be countered. When you cast a spell, take an extra turn after this one. Flying, protection from colored spells, not important for you. Annihilator 6, not important for you.
I think Annihilator 6 is a little bit important for me.
My turn? Well, I'm not.
Unfortunately.
I'm asking politely. Like
You're passing the turn to yourself.
Yeah, you're like, you could wasteland my City of Traders.
I feel like it won't come up. Unfortunately, I could take game actions, I could cycle a card, I could destroy one of Thoralf's lands, but he's got me in a chokehold here. The game has actually already progressed to the point where I can no longer win or prevent him from winning. That's Legacy, muchachos.
I will attack you with my Annihilator 6.
Boop. I go to 5.
I promise to not play land even though I could. It's your turn.
I'll pass.
Untap. I'll draw.
Oh no.
Annihilator 6.
Yeah, I'm dead. Thoralf's deck revolves around playing a lot of spells for free with Omniscience, so in game 2, I'm gonna bring in as much enchantment hate as I can.
Sideboarding isn't too great. I mean, yes, we don't want Flusterstorms because they're basically our worst force, and Force of Wills are already quite bad.
Thoralf, that was very scary.
How does it feel?
Not very good. I have some tricks up my sleeve. I know I didn't do much, but this is one of my favorite Legacy decks, and hopefully I get to show you why.
I hope you don't get to show me why. I'll do this 6 times and then I'm the winner.
Looking at my hand, I don't think you can. This is a weird one with lands. You usually just keep any hand with lands, hence the name of the deck. But Daw's deck just wins on the spot sometimes, so we need to keep some interaction. Although the hand is weird with a few gambles, it does have a Croson Grip, which saves us, so we'll keep.
Looking at my hand, I don't think I can because we do have no lands, not at all, but we do have 2 Gajexian Probes and a Ponder, so if we find any land that makes blue, we're probably in the game. It's super close, but I think we should mulligan. I think we can do better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good start. Good. Oh, yeah. Oh, remember when I said it's close and I don't want to keep the 7? I wish I had the 7 back. Can I get the 7 back, please? All right. 1, 2, 3.
Going down to 5.
Yeah, but if any deck can do it, probably this one. All right.
Yeah, you just need basically 2 cards.
Oh, that's a freebie. They go down. Like you.
Well, first, other things go down. Like this Rashid Port, which I can tap for mana, but I can also tap it and pay 1 to tap one of your lands. And I can use this Mox Diamond to do so. This one has a different dragon on it. And to not sacrifice it, I'm going to discard this Taiga.
Well, I don't have any lands.
Oh.
Can't tap them.
You're bound to eventually.
I can play a land, but you won't be able to port it.
Why not?
Because it's a fetch land.
Ah.
So even if you tap it in my upkeep, I can fetch it. Go ahead.
I'll tap it anyways. So this deck plays Wasteland, which is a land that I can sacrifice and take out one of Thoralf's lands with. But Thoralf is clever, he knows what I'm up to, and he sees a Rashid Port on the battlefield. So he played a land that I can't interact with. Because if I try to tap it with Port, or if I try to hit it with Wasteland, he can just sacrifice it, go get another land, and it comes into play untap. And I can't tap his mana.
Oh.
Is it tapped?
Oh no, I see what you did.
But I don't have a Wasteland. So most importantly, he can't take the risk of letting me tap it. Because if I tap it and I have a Wasteland, it just remains tapped. He can't sacrifice it and I can snipe it out with the Wasteland. So he is going to have to fetch here to get a land, which allows me to then tap it next turn with my Rashid Port. So it's a small, weird little thing, but it's really important because I need to tap down his land so he can't play a show and tell.
Like, that play is sick if you don't have a Wasteland. No, I have to fetch, yes.
You take 1.
That's such a major loss. I will take 1. I will get an island.
I will draw. I will play a Waste Skin stage. And I will pass to you.
I mean, you could still slow roll it.
I will tap your island.
Yes, it's tapped. I have to play another island. Ooh. And I will play a Ponder.
Ah, that's a very good one.
So now look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. And I can pick either to keep them and draw a card or to shuffle and draw a card. I see a Force of Will and I might keep it just like to prevent from something happening, but to be honest, I need to look for munitions. Like, we need to get somewhere, and Force of Will, keeping all those cards doesn't get me anywhere, so I will not keep them and shuffle.
What are you digging for? Oh, I'm Emrakul and a Show and Tell and an Omniscience.
Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play Forest. That has Forest Comp on it. Because it's a Forest. I can't tap his lands anymore because he's got on a point where if he has a City of Traders in hand, he can just drop it on the table, tap 3 mana, and then play a Show and Tell, play an Omniscience, and win the game on the spot. But at least I'm safe here because I have this Croson Grip in hand. His deck is called Omnitell. The whole point is you Show and Tell, put Omniscience on the board, and then you dig. So in response to his first dig spell, I can just Croson Grip, destroy the Omniscience, and he can't respond to it because it has split second. So he can't counterspell it, he can't dig with other spells in response. So I'll pass the turn.
Upkeep.
No, you're free to go.
I'll draw. I'll play a Mysterious Forest.
Yes.
And I'll use it.
Haha, I'm winning the game.
For Tundra.
Ooh, that's a better island. Do you have something there?
Yes. I'll tap 3.
Huh.
To play another form of Show and Tell.
I have to put a permanent from my hand into play?
Non-planeswalker permanent.
I unfortunately cannot.
Wait, you have nothing to show? Or tell?
No. I'm silent.
I unfortunately do have something. It's not good,
I may have made a mistake.
but I hope it's good enough. Oh. Hola.
Not Omniscience.
Settling down.
But you pass a turn.
Yeah.
No.
You don't get an extra turn because
you just attack for 15.
I didn't have Emrakul played, so do your worst.
First of all, I will tap 2 and copy your volcanic island with Thespian Stage. So now I have 1/2.
Okay.
I will draw. I do not like gambling because I lose all the time. So we're gonna have to hedge our bets here. We need one specific anti-Emrakul card that's in our deck. Luckily, we have other cards that tutor it. So first, we're gonna go for a card that tutors it in case it gets discarded with Gamble. And then if it doesn't get discarded, cool, we take care of Emrakul. But if it does get discarded, we can at least gamble again for the one card we need that wins us the game. Are you a gambling man, Thoralf?
Yes.
Oh, great, because We're gonna gamble. This is a funny one. I search my library for a card and put that card into my hand, and then I discard a card at random and shuffle my library. Often this is just where you take a card from your deck and put it into your graveyard. But
it's 9 out of 10 times.
I add this one card to my hand.
You have to discard one.
Thoralf, I'm facing down a 15-15 that's gonna sacrifice all my board. So this, as you might have guessed, is a very important shuffle.
Oh.
Okay, please roll really poorly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you ready?
No, but this is all I got.
Are you a gambling man?
No, I really hate gambling. It's not fun at all.
3.
Flip it.
This one. What is the card you looked for?
Crop rotation.
I'm sorry.
No! Come on! Come on!
Let's go!
It's okay. It's okay.
Why is it okay?
I hate gambling, so I really made sure that I had a backup. I'm gonna tap the thespian stage that now taps for red, and I'm gonna gamble again.
Wait, so you got crop rotation.
Thoralf, this time, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm out of gambles.
Well, it worked before. It will work again.
No, it didn't work before. You hit my card.
4.
Haha, punishing fire.
Is that what you looked for?
No. Bing bong. I got a Caracas, which is a legendary land that taps for white, or I can tap it to return target legend to its owner's hand. Enchantments on target legend are destroyed. I'd forgot about that line of text. You're right. Bing bong. I'll bounce your Emrakul back to your hand. You're gonna have to get another show and tell.
I do have another show and tell. I just can't do anything.
I will pass a turn on your upkeep before you draw a card. I'll cut you off from red. I don't know what you need, but I don't want to see it.
Well, omniscience. 1 time. Pretty please. Oh, that's close, but doesn't do much. It's future me's problem. I'll play a City of Traders, which we know as a land that makes 2 mana, and it's your turn.
You can work your way up to an Emrakul. Play a Grove of the Burnwolves, which taps red and green, but when it does that, I give you 1 life.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn to you.
At the end of the turn, I will tap 3 mana to play a Cunning Wish. Now I get to get an instant card from my sideboard. I'm not sure I have many options in like getting something reasonable. And I will get a Wipe Away.
Ooh.
So now I can return a permanent to its owner's hand. Namely, 2020s.
I feel like you know what my deck is up to.
Yeah. Upkeep.
I will tap down. I still don't know what your red is for, so I'll tap down the Volcanic Island.
It's for you casting a gamble, apparently. I draw, and it's your turn.
I'm going to give you 1 life by floating 1 red mana. And then when I gain life, Punishing Fire says that I can pay 1 red to return it to my hand. Boop.
You could play it again.
I could, and that's actually a way my deck wins very slowly.
Yeah, very slowly.
You take 2.
Casting it 20 times. It's a way of winning. You just need 17 more of this.
Oh, this is also kind of a way of winning. I'll play Field of the Dead. It's a land that enters the battlefield tapped. I can tap it for 1. And whenever a land enters the battlefield, if I have 7 lands with different names, I can make a 2/2 zombie. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Omniscience. Nope. I mean, yeah. Go.
I will return Punishing Fire by making you gain 1 life, but then you will promptly lose 2.
Yeah, so I take 1.
We can do this all day. Actually, no, because eventually you're gonna
16 more dimes.
eventually you're gonna put a 15/15 on the battlefield. I'll play an Ancient 2, which will trigger the Field of the Dead. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands with different names.
Yep.
I will therefore make a zombie.
My turn?
Yes.
Upkeep.
I'll give you the regular.
The usual. Draw. I will pay 2 life
Oh, to look at my hand.
and look at your hand.
I feel like this will give you some information.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I will draw a card.
Yes.
I will tap my City of Traders for 2 mana.
Yes.
And then play a land.
What are your volcanic islands for?
I now have 6, so I would tap 2 blue. Still, 2 colorless floating for a dig through time.
Ooh, that's an
Using all of
exciting
those.
card. That's a banned card.
I will look at the top 7 cards of my library and choose 2.
That's such a good card. In your deck, you're usually playing it for free.
Frozen Grip has Split Second, huh?
Yes.
Like, I can't even force of will the Frozen Grip.
You cannot.
I'm gonna take this and this and hear me out. This is gonna be fantastic.
Show me.
Tell me.
Oh no.
I will show you a show and tell.
As you know, I unfortunately have no permanence.
Absolutely. I will put an Omniscience onto the battlefield. It's my turn.
Unfortunately, it is.
I will cast an Emrakul. It will trigger. But before I give you priority, I will cast a Wipe Away as well.
Does that have split second?
Yes.
Oh, that is annoying.
I will bounce the Caracas.
Caracas goes back to my hand.
Good. Then now it resolves. You
Trigger
can,
on the stack.
still on the stack. You can do something now.
I couldn't even tap my Caracas to pay for my Frozen Grip. I'll take 2.
Ballsy for somebody who gets attacked for 15 next turn.
And it doesn't attack for 18 next turn.
No.
I will
Omniscience is gone.
destroy your Omniscience with Frozen Grip.
It's my turn. Well, I keep asking.
You keep asking, but you're the one who gives them to yourself.
I will draw a card. It's my favorite step. The attack step for 15. And Annihilate a 6.
I will give you 1 life. And use it to bring back this Punishing Fire.
Yep.
And then I will, unfortunately,
Sacrifice 6 permanents.
in case it matters, I will deal you 2.
I hope it doesn't matter.
It probably doesn't at this point because I will lose this zombie, this land, this land, this land, and wow, this Mox.
I will cast a Brainstorm.
Yes.
I have a feeling Force of Wills will not be in my future meal. I will cast a Ponder.
Ooh.
Preordain? That doesn't make sense. I draw a random card.
Is it a good random card?
Well, we're gonna do a Brainstorm again.
Main phase again.
It just keeps on digging. We're gonna preordain.
Wow.
They go to the bottom. I did play already land, so it's your turn.
I will draw. You know what time it is?
Yeah.
Bing bong.
It's Mama Goes Home time. Yeah. All right. Well,
And I'll pass the turn to
he's
you.
just doing a box stop. Draw. Okay. Well, we do have more digging. We'll play a preordain. Scry 2. Okay, we're 2/3 close to the puzzle. We'll go down. We draw this one. Now, this is the thing. If I hit a show and tell, I won the game and the match. I'll cast a Ponder.
Because you didn't play a land yet.
No, I can still play a land. Fun fact, Ponder is the best one because it looks at 4 card, like no other 1 card does.
Sometimes it just looks at 3.
Well, if it looks at 3, you're screwed. 2. I mean,
So
yeah.
you're just missing a show and tell. I'm in trouble town.
Basically,
And you've dug forever. You're basically halfway to China now.
this is true. I put it up. I draw it.
Oh.
We're digging.
Or is it a dig through time?
Yes.
But come on.
I'll play a Scalding Tarn for my land, and it's your turn.
I'll untap the big bong.
Yeah.
I'll play a Grove of the Burn Willows. Haha! My game plan is back. Danger Town. I'll pass the turn to you.
At the end of the turn, I will cast the Dig Through Time. Exiling 6 beautiful cards I don't need.
With that on the stack, I will give you 1 life.
Oh,
14
no.
and cast a crop rotation. I need to sacrifice a land to do that.
It resolves.
Ooh.
Yes.
So sacrificing that Grove of the Burn Willows
You
will
said we
allow
only
me
play lands.
to get a land in my deck and put into play. I'll put a Dark Depths. I will give this a read because it enters with 10 ice counters on it. And then at any time, I may pay 3 to remove an ice counter from it. And then when it doesn't have any, I'm like a 20/20 indestructible flying creature called Maritlage. It's a very fair card.
It's large, yeah.
Yeah, it's Maritlage.
I'm looking at infinite cards.
Yes.
How can I go? You ready?
No.
Preordain. Force it.
Oh, we're looking at it together.
Well, it's do or die. I can't do anything against the 2020.
8 cards and so many cards.
As well, okay.
Oh, 1 more. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, okay. We'll take a preordain because that looks the deepest. I mean, now I do feel like it wasn't put it down to anything, so we'll take the most amount of mana.
Yep.
And they go
Wow.
onto the bottom of my library.
That was close.
I will not fetch because I feel like the bottom of my library is lava. Draw. It's not. It's got Come on! Where are my cards? All right, this is it. 3 more looks.
So there's still like 40 cards in your deck, right?
Island.
It's not that.
Excuse me for 1 second. They go to the bottom.
Oh, and you just draw. This is it.
This is the last one.
I noticed that you're not showing me. Half the name of your deck is show. So I feel like it's something you came to do. Oh, that's a Vendilion Clique.
I will show you this Emrakul, and I will draw another one.
So I feel like you have a backup Emrakul.
And a City of Traders. So if this is a show and tell, we win the game. Yes. Alright, I will not fetch. I do have a Ponder, and I could fetch to play the Ponder in this turn also, but I only need a show and tell, and I can't even cast it in this turn. So if I fetch now, I get all the cards that are on the bottom of my library and don't help anything at all back into my library.
I will go to 1 by taking 2 damage to pay for 2 mana from my Ancient Tomb. And I will tap my Thespian Sage, which will copy my Dark Depths. Now, you know how this works, but for the viewers at home, I currently have 2 Dark Depths. One of them with 10 ice counters, one of them with 0 ice counters, but they're legendary, so I have to sacrifice one. The one with the 10 ice counters. Thespian Sage, that is now a Dark Depths, says that when it has 0 ice counters on it, I sacrifice it and make a 20/20 Marit Lash token. Unfortunately, you have a blocker.
I do.
Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding. Yes, huh? Well, who's it? Oh, it's Bing Bong. You thought I wouldn't notice, eh? You thought I wouldn't notice.
I hope. You try.
Most people forget that Vendilion Clique
is legendary.
Is legendary.
It goes to the club with Mama Emrakul.
I'll untap, I'll draw a card, I'll declare attacks.
Yes.
I'll attack for 20.
I will take it.
I didn't think it was that one.
Unbelievable.
I have no idea how we did that, but we can do it again. Todd's deck is pretty inconsistent. Sometimes he just wins on turn 2, but sometimes he digs and digs and digs and looks for his stuff. And we have so many cards that destroy lands. We just need to take out his lands and prevent his game plan.
I can't believe it.
I did not think I was going to win that game.
I think nobody on the planet thought he would win that game, but I'll start.
Well, that's what happens when you play a deck that needs specifically 3 cards. How do you like your hand?
That's such a funky hand. What? 3 fetch lands and 3 digs sometimes. Like, yeah, no, thank you. It's very funny, look.
It is very funny, I would agree.
But no, all right, it goes away. What do you?
My deck is called Lands, and I have lands.
Number 2. I mean, the deck isn't the most consistent. If the land would make white mana, maybe we could mentor it, but even then it's kind of not fast enough. It could just get Punishing Fire and whatever, so not good enough either.
Really?
Nope.
I like my chances now.
Down to 5. I mean, the good part is we shouldn't die too quickly. So if we find an island, we can stabilize and then maybe go from there. It's fine. It's a good 5. Okay. We'll start. I will pay 2 life to get Taxium Probe you.
Interesting. That means we both get to see my hand. I have Exploration, Crop Rotation, Punishing Fire, Wrenn and Six, 3 lands.
Good luck with that. I'll draw. Then we'll play a Volcanic Island and a Ponder. 1, 2, 3. What did I say about eggs in baskets?
All the eggs in one basket? Not a good way to carry eggs.
That's a very good. Why would you have many baskets?
In case you drop it, you don't want to break all your eggs.
Having many baskets, it's hard to carry them.
You have 2 hands. You could at least have 2 baskets.
Okay. All eggs in 2 baskets. Go ahead.
So I have to prevent you from getting to 3 lands. I'm going to start by fetching. I sacrifice my Windswept Heath to go for a Taiga. I will use this Taiga. You play Force of Wills.
I do.
Do you have one in your hand? Because I'll attempt to play an Exploration. I'll just read it if you don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh, it just reads that I can play an additional land on each of my turns, which I'm playing a deck called Lands. So I have additional lands on each of my turns.
Yep.
I'll play a Grove of the Burnwells. That's the one that gives you life. And I'll pass.
I'll untap.
Please don't play a City of Traders.
I'll draw. I knew this could be. I was having,
You pondered.
Please be an omniscience, but I realized I've known this guy. Yes, I will play a City of Traders.
Oh, what did I say, Thoralf?
I didn't listen. And I'll play a Shunta. Unfortunately, I don't have the Mega Uber Nuts, but...
Flip at the same time?
All right, 1, 2, 3. All right.
You said it's not the Mega Obanuts, but it's an Emrakul the Eon Sword. I only have a Thespian Stage.
And nothing even to copy. You can get a...
You have the toughest life in all of the world.
Right.
Would you like to gain 1 life?
Sure.
I will play a Crop Rotation. Before you get to counter it, I need to sacrifice a land. Bye-bye, Thespian Stage.
I don't want it.
Oh, sweet. I'll get a Wasteland. I will sacrifice Wasteland and get rid of your City of Traders. You're welcome. You get to play more lands now.
Nope.
So you say you don't have a Force of Will.
I do not.
Let's test your honesty. You go back up to 20. I will play this Wrenn and Six.
Yeah.
You know about it, but now it's time to read it, because this card is banned in Legacy.
As well?
We'll find out why. Because it starts with 3 loyalty, but if I pick it up to 4, I return 1 land card from my graveyard to my hand. This Wasteland. I will play this Wasteland. And I'll get rid of your other land.
Yup.
And now, you saw it earlier, so this is more for the viewers. It's Tabernacle of Pendlevale. It's very famous for being weirdly expensive, but also, every creature now has an upkeep cost of 1. On your upkeep, You have to pay 1 for every creature, or it's destroyed. It's your upkeep.
Simian Spirit Guide?
if you had that, it would be very cool.
I never thought this would be my lifetime of. That is so bad. Yeah, I can't pay. Emrakul leaves, and then because of that, I have to shuffle my graveyard into my library. I do have 2 cards, but I'm basically...
When you put the Emrakul on the board, I did not expect this to be our position in 1 turn.
Yeah, me neither. So, just to summarize, I don't have a board.
No.
I don't have a graveyard.
No.
My hand is garbage.
Uno.
Any non-basic land I draw will instantly be destroyed.
Correct.
The betting markets aren't looking too bright. Your turn?
You're not even playing a land.
I don't have one.
Okay, let's make things fast.
No.
I'm gonna plus Wrenn and Six. I'll get this specimen stage and play it. I'll play a wasteland.
Ha! Joke's on you. I don't have any lands.
I feel silly now. I'll tap my Taiga. I'll play a crop rotation. I need to sacrifice something. So, goodbye.
$5,000 Emrakul killing machine.
Can you take a guess?
No. Island.
Those are excellent guesses, Thoralf.
Glacier Castle?
Unfortunately, it's a Dark Depths. It enters with 10 counters.
Yeah.
And now I pass the turn.
Draw. Oh, look at me. I have 2 mana now.
For a second, I got scared.
Before you go.
The end of your turn, I'll tap 2. I'll copy my Dark Depths with a Thespian stage.
I feel like I've seen this before.
Goodbye, Dark Decks.
Goodbye, Thespian stage. Hello.
Marilage.
Yes.
It's a 2020 flying. Indestructible. Fun thing is, if I had my Tabernacle in play, it would still not kill this because it's indestructible and it destroys.
Oh, wow.
Do you want more fun facts? This deals 20 damage.
So far. Well done.
I did not think I would win this game.
Yeah.
That was
Wild.
I saw the Emrakul come down and I looked at my life total and my permanence and thought I was dead.
And Wasteland is a good card.
Wasteland is a powerful magic card.